All right, Doctor, because of time now. Let's look at some very recent political developments. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has endorsed the candidates of Labour Party, Dr. Peter Obi. And of course, we also have a chieftain, a political chieftain in the south here, Edwin Clark, also endorsing him. Then Samuel Otom has also just kind of endorsed him too. Now, does this concern your candidacy? Is it a major source of concern to you?
It is never a concern, not at all. You see, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo has been my leader at least since 2003 when he appointed me Minister of Defense. And in my culture, anybody who gives you a piece of color, never go into war with him. And I read the letter. I believe that NNPP was deliberately excluded there because I don't think he can compare his candidate with me in terms of all the criteria, all the indices you can think of, in terms of qualification, in terms of capacity, in terms of offices held over the years, and the performance. You cannot continue to compare with that. But anyway, he compared them, him with other candidates in PDP and AD, which is okay. So, and I can tell you, today is not a matter of endorsement. Everybody, the masses, the people in this country have their eyes opened. They are looking for a way out. Nobody will tell anybody, voters that have been seen across the country, that they should go this way. They have no the answers. They know us. They know everybody in the system.
Yeah, but
and over the years,
we are looking at history. Some politicians say that anytime Olusegun Obasanjo endorses any candidate, he wins.
I don't believe. I think this time around there was a mistake somewhere, because I told you this party was based, as far as we are concerned, on ethnic sentiment and with religious coloration, and I'm not surprised with the people endorsing, and that will not sell. Look, I was in the Constitutional Conference in 1994-95. We had the privilege of drafting the 1999 Constitution, and it was deliberate, and even 1979 Constitution, that a candidate must get 25% in 2/3 of the country. So if the entire South decides to vote for you, you cannot be president. And also if the entire North, with 19 states, decided to vote for you, you cannot be president. Because to avoid what is happening, these are things that we saw. That one day somebody will come and say, look, my tribe has never done. Look, my religion is this. Forgetting so many things. Some will say, oh, North is living. If you look at 24 years, how many years do we have president from the North? 10 years. How many do you have from the South? 14 years. But people are making all sorts of noise. And some of us are in politics, particularly me. I'm not there because of my, I'm a Hausa man. No. I'm not there because of my religion. No. But I am in the politics because I believe that I have all what it takes to prove to everybody in this country, based on our track record over the years, which nobody can dispute.
All right, Doctor. Now, I know you may not be comfortable with this question, but I have to ask it now. The issue of collapsing your structure, I mean, it's heightened by the day in the rumor space. Some persons say that with time you collapse your structure into the PDP. Now, if you do that, do you think that's the best thing to do?
Some will say we are collapsing into PDP. Some will say collapsing into APC. Some will say collapsing into Labour. That is absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. We believe in our party, in NNPP, that we are going to win this election. And if the worst happens, we will come up with the highest number of votes, because we have so many advantages to believe that we are going to do that. So even if no party among the four, whatever number, is able to get the required percentage, we believe that we are going to be number one. Because you see, people living in these sort of cozy places and so on, they don't know what is happening on the ground. Nobody today in this country can go and say, I own the voters. especially in northern Nigeria. In many occasions, we have seen them deciding who becomes the president because they will stay there, and they are not under anybody.
Okay. Now,
so on their own, it's like virus. They will stand and say, "This is our position."
Yeah,
so all those people, you see, is a wishful thinking.
Yeah.
I was in APC, I left it. I was in PDP, I left it, and the reasons have not changed. And now we are winning. How can I go and collapse my structure? To collapse for who?
Okay,
why is the candidate?
Now,
Look, I told you, and let me repeat it again.
Yeah.
If today, because this politics, I'm not doing it just because I want to be president, I want to be, no. I am doing it because I believe we have the capacity to change the status quo.
Now, we believe that you've been meeting the people of Edo State. I mean, you've been campaigning. What would you want to say here that the average Edo person should expect from you as the president, if eventually you be?
Excellent. Now, you see, I believe that our party has got the best manifesto ever in the history of this country. We have a 152-page blueprint, as we call it. We have documented all the issues that are bedeviling in this country, and we came up with a solution.
What is the crux of your manifesto?
Now, first and foremost now is the issue of unity. Secondly, the issue of security, even though they go together. And in the security, being the former Minister of Defense and former advisor to President on Darfur and Somalia, we looked at the situation on the ground. And, you know, as a result of that, I had opportunities to look at security situations in Africa and even beyond. So we came up with ways that we believe can sort out the issue. One, we have the issue of number of military personnel. We have about 250,000 now. We, going by the United Nations figures or ratio that we have seen, the military versus the population, we believe that we need about...
because of time now, because our time is so limited.
Yes, but please, just I need some seconds.
Okay, I'll give you 2 seconds.
Minutes. Yes. We also we are going to increase the military and other security agencies in terms of number. We will make sure that we have adequate personnel. We train them and retrain them, use the modern technology and so on and so forth.
All right, Doctor.
And education, I want to say under our government, we are going to have free JAMB, free NECO, free WAEC, because the sons and daughters of the poor, in our opinion, must go to school. And we are going to build at least 500,000 classrooms for out-of-school children in this country.
Okay. All right, Dr. Rabiu Kwankwaso, we want to say a very big thank you for finding time to join us on the program this morning on ITV, and I hope that when we call again, you'll find time to join us on the program.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right, so we'll be speaking with Dr. Rabiu Kwankwaso, the presidential candidate of NNPP in next election. That's going to be some few days from now, less than 60 days as we prepare for the election. The program is still this morning on ITV, so stay tuned now for other segments.